person and you've been promoting and implementing a lot of software as a service or cloud solutions that are operated by vendors that are out of your control, what do you do when they break? This is the latest in our series of how to MSP-proof your job, where we talk about ways that you make sure you're giving the best value to your organization as the internal IT person. There's no question that software as a service, or SaaS, is a great way for organizations, especially smaller organizations, to do things that they would never have the money for, or that if they installed it on their servers, it would cost a lot, both in terms of buying the software and maintaining, updating, and all that kind of fun stuff. But what happens when the software as a service fails? It's completely out of your control. Sort of. Just recently, within the past 24 hours, I've seen 2 organizations that provided password management and one organization that provided online document management. Both go offline, not for long periods of time, but for a couple of hours. And what this meant was that the software services that these organizations were providing to their clients were not available, and there wasn't a damn thing that any of their clients could do except wait. Now, that still gives them a high 9s, 99.999 whatever, percent uptime, which is absolutely fantastic unless you happen to need it during that hour or so period of time where it was offline. Here's the thing. You need to have frank discussions with your organization, your management, that essentially says, this will go down on occasion, and if so, here's what we need to do. And it doesn't have to be detailed, but you want to make sure you at least have some kind of conversation ahead of time so that you're not looking like a deer that's stuck in the headlights if and when it does happen. The conversation could be, and if this goes down for an hour or two, we're going to twiddle our thumbs for an hour or two, just so management has been warned ahead of time. And if you have those conversations with management ahead of time, you're having those conversations where calmer heads. It's not an emergency, and you can refer to that if there actually is an emergency. And there may be some things you can do short term that would actually prevent or at least minimize the impact without compromising what the service does. Want to know more? Let me know in the comments below, or if you're interested in co-managed IT services where we partner with you to make sure you're MSP-proofed, DM me or email me at bob@simplex-it.com and I'll send you a copy of my book, I Don't Want Your Job, Is Co-Managed IT Services the Right Fit for You? In the meantime, comments. I said comments!